Our winter storm finally gives way to better weather. I'm tracking a thaw for your weekend in just a moment.
Good afternoon. Sam, Dick, and Amber Philpott reporting. Well, the meltdown has finally started. Driving conditions in many places still tricky. For the most part, the main roads are in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they are getting better. We go straight now to Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey with more on these warmer temperatures. Not a whole lot warmer, but warmer coming, right?
You are exactly right. Conditions can only kind of go up from this point as we have had historical temperatures over the past couple of days. We take the graphic. We'll show you what we are talking about with that record cold morning that we started out the day with here in Lexington. 2 below is the record. That's exactly where we hit, actually, at 2 below. Tied now for the coldest ever temperature for the month of March in Lexington. Hillsborough, Fleming County, 16 below zero this morning. That is now the coldest temperature ever recorded in Kentucky for the month of March. Absolutely amazing weather period. 24 degrees Lexington. That's the cold spot through the area. 27 showing up into Mount Sterling and Richmond, Southern Kentucky. We're hitting 30 degrees, never feeling so good as what we have now. Though still a little bit of a wind that is blowing out there, so wind chills are coming into play, and at times it feels like it's in the teens, unless you're in the direct sunlight right now. That direct sun is higher and higher. Those rays are coming at us now from a higher peak. Thus, it makes us at least feel a little warmer, even if the thermometer says otherwise. Live First Alert Defender has a clean and calm sweep on it throughout the Bluegrass State. That's exactly what we like to see, considering we need to melt some snow. We need to do it slowly, guys, because a lot of the rivers throughout the region are still in flood. Parts of the Licking, the Ohio, Kentucky, Red River, and down to the Cumberland River with high water issues as we go through the day. Now, as we come back in a little bit, about 10 minutes, I'm going to show you a 7-day forecast that brings the temperatures up, but it also increases rain chances into next week. We'll talk about it all in just a few.
All right, Chris, thank you. A lot of people utilizing the sun out there today. Here in Lexington, most people still digging out after our double-digit snowfall.
It really did help having the sun. Most main roads are now passable, but a lot of the side roads are still covered and slick. Since midnight in Lexington, police say they've helped 30 drivers who were struggling on slippery streets. They also say that slick roads are to blame for 26 crashes. One person was injured. The 50-person crews will continue to work their 12-hour shifts until early next week.
We had some success yesterday, and then we get down to that sleet layer that we got initially, and what we're seeing is that has turned into hard pack and ice.
Now, here's something you might find really interesting. On WKYT.com, you'll find a map showing Lexington roads and how the city prioritizes them for snow removal. You'll also find a list of commonly asked questions and answers about Lexington snow removal. They're also digging out in Jessamine County today.
It is a similar situation as here in Lexington. Most main roads are in good shape, but you'll run into some trouble in neighborhoods. WKYT's Mike Linden continues our First Alert Weather Team coverage from Nicholasville.
Nicholasville city officials tell me that let alone this winter, but conditions these past 3 weeks have been the worst they've ever seen.
City of Nicholasville road crews have worked 16-hour shifts since Wednesday morning. A total of 7 drivers are responsible for cleaning approximately 115 miles of city roads of snow and ice. Crews have used 150 tons of salt over the past 2 days alone. That's more than 3 times the normal amount used for a winter event in Nicholasville. The city began the season with 600 tons of salt, but only have 50 tons left. Jessamine County Emergency Management Director Johnny Adams says preparation is crucial to face inclement weather conditions head-on.
When the event actually occurred, the snow started falling, the flooding was occurring, we were already set up in place to be able to overcome the effects that we were receiving from the storm.
According to the mayor of Nicholasville, Pete Sutherland, all side roads and cul-de-sacs should be plowed by the end of the workday. In Nicholasville, Mike Linden, WKYT.
Mayor Sutherland says to help the road department clear the roads, volunteers from other city departments have stepped up to plow and salt along with the 7 road department drivers. We are getting a look at the snow from the air today. This is some video from Sky First above the Toyota plant in Georgetown. You can see the massive roof is covered in snow. Parking lots and roads around the plant have been plowed there, as you see. And city leaders in Frankfort are asking people to move their vehicles from downtown streets by 6 o'clock tonight. Road crews with both the city and county are joining forces to remove snow to help alleviate draining problems. Earlier this week, the city of Frankfort closed its flood wall as the Kentucky River continues to rise. We'll have an update from Franklin County on WKYT News at 6. Well, snow is not the only problem in some central and eastern Kentucky counties. Flooding is also a big concern, with high water covering some roadways.
Chris mentioned the Red River in Powell County. It is above flood stage, forcing some evacuations there. Victor Puente takes a look at conditions in Clay City.
The water is beginning to recede here in Powell County, but there are still roads that are closed. Pompey Road is just one of them. It's been closed since last night when water from the Red River came up close to some homes. Maple Street in Stanton is also closed. The bridge going over the river is out of the water, but the road on either side of it isn't. The chain link fence at the Clay City Park shows clearly just how high that water got. Clay City police say flood level for the river is 17 feet. Last night it got to more than 20. That brought it within feet of some homes before it crested. The people living here say they could be facing another flood as the temperatures rise.
Yeah, I think it's going to be real bad when the snow melts. I don't know what we're going to do, really. The sun's not helping it none today. It's got to be getting worse.
The water got close enough to some homes that firefighters evacuated a few people. Coming up at 5:30, you'll hear from one of them about what she went through last night. In Powell County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
And while no homes were damaged, emergency crews did have to rescue 4 people who became trapped in high water yesterday on Forge Mill Road in Clay City. Drivers of 2 salt trucks ran into some trouble this morning in Boyle County. A truck loaded with 14 tons of salt ran off of US 150 near Danville and became stuck in a ditch. Less than a mile away, another truck full of salt ran into a ditch on Chrisman Lane. The sheriff says both crashes happened this morning when it was still dark and foggy. Northbound traffic along I-65 in Kentucky is slowly moving again after hundreds of cars and trucks became stranded in the snow and ice.
The National Guard was called in to rescue those drivers who were stuck for hours. They focused their efforts on a 10-mile stretch near Lebanon Junction, where cars and tractor trailers made the interstate look more like a parking lot. Drivers were urged not to abandon their vehicles on the roadway. Emergency officials say they'll be monitoring the highway throughout the night to make sure that traffic continues to move and that no one else gets stuck. We'll have an update on the situation on Interstate 65 coming up for you on WKYT News at 5:30.
Finally getting a chance to thaw out there, and without precipitation. Cold continues into the weekend, but I've got a mild up and maybe more rain on the way into the 7-day forecast in a moment.